Good morning, everybody. It is October 18th, and it is cold again. Today's Daily Healing Energy with CO. Let's shuffle up and see what the energy is talking about today. I know we've been on quite an adventure so far this first week. I hope everyone has been working on their stuff. I know I have, whether I wanted to or not. The universe seems to sneak it in there all the time, so let's see what we got. Oh, this one's gonna be good. This is the Freedom card. So, healing with freedom. This is a big one that I've been talking to my partner about lately a lot, and that is the fact that freedom is not an individual experience, okay? Because when people want to be free, they tend to think about what they think freedom is, which is natural. That's what we do. We give it our own definition. The problem with it not working in society is, and on a grand scale most times, is a lot of times you find that your freedoms don't exactly align with even some of your closest friends or family. And here's why. People have their opinions, and they want the freedom to be able to speak their mind or their heart or their truth or what they feel is true and why. And because we're in the age of offense, if you will, other people get offended, and they it's not freedom if it's not everybody's, okay? If you're free and you're the only one that's free, it tends to be a little more authoritarian. If you're free and putting rules on other people's freedoms, it's also a little authoritarian. And so it's a really hard line to get to with these as far as healing goes. Understanding you're gonna be offended because someone out there, whether they're close or a stranger, has an opinion that you just don't agree with. And we've been taught now in this modern age, we'll call it, in our present scenario, that some of those things can include hate speech and hoping that other people don't have the freedoms that they don't have. If freedom was in place for ourselves, it would include like as above, so below, as within, so without, guys. If you're giving yourself the freedom to be exactly who you are, you need to be able to get to the point to balance that and align that with allowing others to be free to be who they are. And yes, that's very difficult. It's one of my biggest challenges. Like I said, I've been talking to my partner about it, how there are certain hard limits for me on other people's freedoms. And it has to do with things that I'm not going to mention on here because I don't want it pulled down. But more extreme scenarios that I definitely do not agree with. And so I find myself saying I couldn't give absolute freedom to people because there are individuals that take it to this degree that are really against my moral or ethical code. That makes it a really weird situation. So at the same time that I can say I'm not able to give that freedom willingly to others, I know that it also impedes my own freedom. And so something to chew on there. It doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean you should allow people to do bad things. It's just something to chew on. Let your brain chew on it. See where you go with it. You guys stay blessed. Stay warm.